This isn't just about the shape of the earth. This is about a lie that has been going on for 500 years. This is about a new generation of people with thinking differently, knowing that they are special. The earth is created. It's for all of us to share. This is about truth and lies. And anyone that tells you that the shape of the earth does not matter, well, that's like saying nothing does. Do you want the truth or not? So see, real photos of Earth. Okay. Now, you notice that both these Earths are different. I mean, look at the moon. Isn't the moon supposed to be lit up? There's no stars in the... These are real photos, people. There's no stars. And then people say, oh, the lights, you can't see them with the film. Okay, first of all, okay, even, let's say you're true on that. Where are the other satellites? You're telling me there's no satellites? There's supposed to be thousands. Okay? Another thing you need to notice, okay, clearly this is CGI. You know this at all. Okay? Bring you the fake ball Earth. This is the Earth in 1975, 2015, 2007. Do you notice that they're all different? They're different. Even the land sizes are different. The land shape and everything. Okay. So not only that, but how is it, if it's hard to take a picture going inside of your car, how do you expect to take a picture of an Earth spinning 1,000 miles an hour? Look how clear these pictures are. They are completely fabricated. Okay? They are fake pictures. What does that mean? It means that they're lying. If there are no real photos of the Earth, there's no satellites, there's no stars, there's no rocks, comet. It says, look at this. Right here it says, the Goddard Space Flight Centers list 2,271 satellites currently in orbit. Russia has the most satellites currently in orbit, with 1,324 satellites, followed by the U.S. with 658. And then if you look at the picture of the Earth, look at that. It's completely covered by satellites. So, look at all the photos of them. Look at how many satellites are around the Earth. But then when we went back to the ISS live feed, zero satellites. Wow. No stars. So it's a lie. And I want people to understand that that's a lie. Think about this logically. Why can't you get cell phone service in the mountains? Huh? Maybe it's because our communication is done through cell phone towers, not satellites. Satellites aren't real. That's a lie. Because satellites would work. It doesn't matter if you're in mountains. It doesn't matter where you're at. A satellite is in the air. So once you realize that our communication is done through cell phone towers, so here we go. I typed in cell phone towers. You guys got to do your research. What is this? Wow, I don't see satellites. That's because satellites are fake. Do you see that? No satellites. Wow, so you can see researching actually does something. Because I typed in, what do underwater sea cables do for internet? And it says, a submarine communications cable is a cable laid on the seabed between land-based stations to carry telecommunication signals across stretches of ocean. Modern cables use optical fiber technology to carry digital data, which includes telephone, internet, and private data traffic. Okay, so what these underwater sea cables are used for, look how many there are. They're spread all across the ocean bed floor, and they are used for telecommunication. They are used for the internet. This is how we get the internet. So you need to understand, satellites are not real. How many times do I have to say it? They are not real. Because communication is done by cell phone towers or these cables. Okay? So, anyway, here's a firmament. See, God created a firmament. That's why the sky is blue. There's water up there. Why? Think about it. Why is the sky not space? Why is it not dark? Huh? When the light's there. It's because the sun is very close to the earth. What I'm saying is how come when the sun is outside, the sky is blue? It shouldn't be blue. The sky should be black because there's space, and the rays of light should be shining through the cosmos. So why is it that we can't see into space? It's because there is no space. God, like it says in the Bible, made a firmament. Okay? It's a dome. And there's proof. Again, I'm not going to do your homework. I'm doing as much as I can of it to get you started. But the point is, it's very interesting that the ocean and the sky are blue because there's water above the firmament. And it makes sense that when God flooded the earth, where the water came from. This is for the people that know that the Bible is accurate. Look, it supports a stationary, stable, flat earth. The world also shall be stable, that it not be moved. Okay, obviously it's not saying it spins 1,000 miles an hour. Here's another one, Psalms 96:10. The world also shall be established, that it shall not be moved. Psalms 93:1. The world also established, that it cannot be moved. So there are plenty of verses that support an earth that is not moving, that is flat, and that also has a firmament. Okay? Look right here. Genesis 1:6. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of that waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. So there is a firmament over. Space is not real. Aliens are not real. They are demons. They are deception. I'll tell you what, the government is up to witchcraft. Hold on. I'm going to show you something real quick. And people are always like, why? Why would NASA lie to us about the shape of the earth? It doesn't matter. Well, I think $18 billion a year is more than enough reason to lie. I think hiding God, our creator, is another reason to lie. Because, yes, I'm afraid to admit that the earth is indeed flat. For those of you that haven't been awoken, for those of you that are still lost in this fake reality. See what I mean by fake realities? You can't trust your senses. They actually raised us each to not trust our senses. And what I mean by that is because your mind, they trained your mind to tell you that Earth is spinning, when we all know we can't feel it spinning. There is no proof that the earth is spinning. There is none. But there is proof that the earth is indeed stable. Okay, this lake in Siberia, okay, it's frozen and it's completely flat. Over 400 miles long. When frozen, the curvature should add 20 miles, but instead it's one of the flattest places on the earth. So water proves, sea level, water proves that earth is flat. 2 billion Christians. It means that all of them have to accept that the fact that the earth is flat. And if they do not accept this 100%. They do not take God's word 100% seriously. They think that there is multiple earths rather than one. They think that there is multiple gods rather than one God. There is one God and there is one earth. This in the water. Look, you see the water? How is water sticking to a ball earth flying 1,000 miles per hour or spinning 1,000 miles an hour while circling the sun at 67,000 miles. We've never even been that fast. And you're telling me we're going that fast? The Earth is. How would the aircraft land if the Earth is spinning 1,000 miles an hour? How are you going to land on that? How are you going to catch up to it? If we're flying through space at 67, how are you going to catch up to it? Matter of fact, what is a ship, an aircraft pushing off of? It can't be pushing off of nothing. There's nothing in space, right? So the aircraft cannot be pushing off of nothing. A boat pushes off of water. A plane pushes off of air. A spacecraft pushes off of nothing. It wouldn't go anywhere. Okay, people? Another interesting fact we have here, people, is clouds. Clouds weigh something. According to scientists, the weight of the average cumulus cloud is 1.1 million pounds. Think about that for a moment. This means that any given moment, there are millions of pounds of water floating above your head. You might be asking yourself, well, Joseph, what does that mean? It's simple. It means that gravity isn't real, because gravity is not pulling. Why is there water floating above our heads, but the ocean is stuck? How is the ocean stuck to a ball Earth spinning 1,000 miles per hour? The point that I'm making is that gravity can't choose what it holds down and what it allows to fly. That means that gravity isn't a law. That's why it's a theory. See, a law is a law. If gravity can hold down the ocean, which is unfathomable amount of weight, how is it that birds are flying? How is it that clouds are flying? How is it that the birds, the bees, I could jump in the air and I'm not affected by gravity? How is it that the ocean currents and waves splash? Gravity is just a lie. It's density, it's buoyancy. Things fall to the ground because they cannot fly. Does a balloon fall to the ground? No, it doesn't. Does a feather fall to the ground? No, it glides. Okay? A bird flies through the air because it becomes as light as air. Things that are lighter than air, rise to the ocean. Gravity's a lie, people. It can't be tested. It can't be proven. It can't even be seen. Okay? Can I go take a glass out of the ocean and gravity's not preventing me from taking water out of the ocean? Gravity's not holding the water. The water weighs what the water weighs. There is no measurement of gravity holding the water down. I am wrong. Show me the curve of the earth. Show me water curving magically around a ball flying through space. Show me that the earth is spinning. Because if you can't do that, I'm sorry. The Bible is 100%. The earth is flat.